Hello and welcome back to The Beginning, day number 3. I can't wait to practice with you today. We're gonna start in a kneeling position. So you just untuck your toes and sit on your heels. If this is uncomfortable, you could put a blanket here, or you can roll the mat and put it under your knees. And today we're gonna start with a pranayama technique, a breathing technique, so-called square breath. So the inhalation, the pause, and the exhalation are equally long. Place your hands on your laps, facing up or down. Roll your shoulders up and back, and then close your eyes. Before we start, don't change your breath, just breathe naturally. Observe your body. How are you feeling today? Are you excited after already practicing for 2 days? Or are you already feeling a little bit tired? Maybe you can feel your muscles, some sore. If you feel tension somewhere in your body, then try to let go of it. And then we start with the breathing technique. Exhale completely. Inhale through your nose for 1, 2, 3. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. And exhale. 1, 2, 3. One last round. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. And exhale. 1, 2, 3. And gently open your eyes. So this is a great way to practice meditation and to practice staying in the present moment, because all you're thinking about is counting your breaths. If 3 is really easy for you, you could also try to inhale for 4 or for 5. Just make sure that it's a square breath, so the inhalation, the kumbhaka, the pause, and the exhalation are always equally long. Try to practice this every day, and your meditation practice will get better and better with every time you do it. All right, and then let's move our bodies. Today I have prepared different styles of the Hatha Sun Salutation we did yesterday, with different kind of stretches for the hamstrings, for the hips, and we're also adding a back bend. As always, warming up the wrists. Let's see if you have practiced the wrist movement. Make 2 fists, 1 fist into your direction and 1 fist away from you. 4 more days to go, guys. 4 more days to improve this. Change to the other side. It's just about warming up the wrists. So don't worry. And shake it out. Come into a tabletop position. And we do another wrist warm-up. You could also do before you practice, especially if you're practicing handstand or arm balances, you need a longer wrist warm-up than just circling around. Spread your fingers, index fingers forward, hands in shoulder distance, legs in hip distance, and then make rounds or circles with the shoulders. I also would like to mention this, I am not English speaking native. Usually I speak German, ich spreche Deutsch, eigentlich Österreichisch. Also ich bin aus Österreich, I am from Austria, living in Innsbruck. But I'm traveling around teaching workshops, so I hope to see you on the mat. And this is also a great timing. Please leave a comment and tell me where you're from. I would love to connect more with my community. So if you're from England or Italy or wherever you're from, let me know so I can plan my trips for the next years. And then from this position, tuck your toes, lift your weight back and up, coming into your downward facing dog, adding some movement, bending one knee after the other. And maybe you also want to try out the different positions, so opening the feet to the corners of the mat. Or bring the feet together. It's always your practice. So no matter what I'm teaching, or if you ever visit a yoga class in person, no matter what the teacher is saying or doing, you can always adapt the practice to your own style. Always only do the movement that's feeling good to you, and feel free to rest anytime. And then slowly walk your hands back, coming into a forward fold, keeping your knees bent. Let your arms hang heavy to the sides. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, open the mouth, release. Bend your knees, chin to your chest. On the inhale, slowly roll up, coming into a standing position. And from this position, close your eyes and try to find the top of the mat without looking. I'm also teaching blindfold workshops. This is something really interesting. Try not to open your eyes and find the top of the mat. If you have a really small room where you're practicing, then please keep one eye open so you're not injure yourself. And then we start with our Hatha Sun salutations in different styles. In the inhale, not in the inhale, with the inhale. With the inhale, lift your arms up, gaze to your hands. Exhale, fold forward. With the next inhale, step the right foot back. Make a big step, lower the right knee down. Untuck your toes. Inhale, lift your arms up. On the exhale, move your hips down and forward. So we already know this one from our day 2 of the beginner program. On the inhale, lift your arms up higher. On the exhale, place the right elbow on the outside of the left thigh. Left hand into the right, into Namaste position. On the inhale, lengthen the spine. And on the exhale, start twisting and gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale, lengthen more. Exhale, twist deeper. Focus on your breathing. And all these twisting movements or twisting asanas are really good for your lower back. Keep the left shoulder away from the ear, so not like this. One last breath. Inhale back to center. Both hands on the mat. Tuck the right toes. Step back. Move forward on the inhale. And on the exhale, lower down as slow and controlled as possible. Untuck your toes. You decide if you want to do a low cobra, or maybe today coming into an upward facing dog where only your hands and toes are touching. These are just 3 different options for a back bend. In upward facing dog, your thighs are lifted, so only my hands and toes are touching the mat. And I'm pushing my hips down, rolling the shoulders back. If this is too much for you, just stay in low cobra or cobra. Inhale here. And if you're in up dog, you can come straight into a downward facing dog. Otherwise, move through your child's pose as usual. Bring the feet together. With the next inhale, step the right foot forward, lower the left knee down, untuck the toes. On the inhale, lift your arms up, move your hips down and forward. Check the alignment, knee over the ankle, hips and femur facing forward. And then place the left elbow on the outside of the right thigh, right hand into the left. Inhale, lengthen the spine. On the exhale, twist over the right shoulder. You can really press the elbow against the outside of your thigh to deepen the twist. One last breath. Inhale, come back to center. Both hands on the mat. Tuck left toes. Lift the knee up. Inhale here. On the exhale, step forward into a forward fold. Slightly bend your knees. Arms up to the sides. Gaze to your hands. And exhale, hands to your heart center. All right, second round. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. With the next inhale, step the left foot back. Make a big step. Lower the left knee down. Untuck your toes. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, hips down and forward. Low lunge. And now, both hands on the mat. Shift your weight back and straighten the right leg. The distance sometimes is not perfect, so place the right foot a little bit more forward or back so the hip and the bent knee are in one line. You could use 2 blocks on the left and to the right side if you can't reach the mat, or just place the hands on your hips and we're leaning forward. Stay active in your right foot, because if you relax your foot, it might fall to the outside an external rotation of your femur, which affects your pelvis. So we want to stay here active with the right foot. This also helps us to engage the muscles and to deepen the stretch in the right hamstring. It's totally okay to round your spine, to relax your shoulders, because you're not actively pulling yourself deeper into this forward bend. It's just about stretching the right hamstring. And we stay here for 5, 4, deep breathing, 3, try to go deeper, 2, and 1. Inhale, come back up, moving your weight forward, hands on the mat, tuck your left toes, step back into your plank, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lean forward, and exhale, slowly lower down with your knees or without. 3 options, it's your choice. Option 1, low cobra. Option 2, cobra. Or option 3, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Try to press the heels equally into the mat. The arms are straight. Lengthen the spine. One more breath. And then bring the feet together with the next inner step, the left foot forward. Lower the right knee down. Untuck your toes. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, move your hips down and forward. Hands on the mat. Shift your weight back. Half split. Inhale, lengthen the spine. On the exhale, fold forward. Try to relax your shoulders and try to focus on your breathing to become fully present. Observe the sensations in your left hamstring. Feel the stretch and deepen for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, slowly come up, shifting your weight forward. Hands on the mat, tuck your right toes, lift the knee, inhale. On the exhale, step forward into your forward fold. Slightly bend your knees, arms up to the sides, gaze to your hands, and exhale, hands to your heart center. Hopefully you're already feeling the heat and feeling a little bit looser and more open in your hips and in your hamstrings. We'll do one more round. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. With the next inhale, step the right foot back. Big step, lower the knee down. Untuck your toes. And on the inhale, you lift the arms up, but you interlace your fingers. Only your index fingers are touching. This is called Kali Mudra. So Mudra is just the Sanskrit name for position of your hands. So like Chin Mudra, Kali Mudra, Anjali Mudra. The Sanskrit names, yeah. You don't have to remember it, don't worry. So lift your arms up. On exhale, move your hips down and forward. And then try to bring the triceps behind your ears and maybe even creating this back bend, which helps you to stretch the front line of your body, your abdominus rectus, your core muscles, opening your pectoralis, your chest. And then we stay here for 5. Move your hips down and forward. 3. This is actually one of my favorite asanas, especially after working out. This feels so good. Last breath. And then both hands on the mat. Tuck your right toes, step back into plank. Lean forward, exhale, lower down, chaturanga. If you have strength, so especially if men are practicing, I don't want to, say something against man and woman, but usually men are a little bit stronger and women are more flexible from our body types. So if you have good strength, no matter if you're man or woman, try to hold here your shoulders in line with your elbows. If this is not possible, just lower down, and then we have 3 options. 1, 2, or 3 on the inhale, and exhale, downward facing dog. So women, really no offense, yeah? Please, like the video. And then step the right foot forward, lower the left knee down, untuck your toes, inhale, arms up, exhale, move your hips down and forward. And again, Kali Mudra. Opening up the chest, leaning back, so your chest is facing the ceiling. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release both hands on the mat. Tuck the left toes, lift the knee on the inhale. On the exhale, step forward into your forward fold. Slightly bend your knees, arms up to the sides, gaze to your hands, and exhale, hands to your heart. So these are 3 different ways to practice Hatha Sun Salutation, always with different target areas, hamstrings, lower back, or hips. And today I would also like to do a 1-minute meditation. So just taking the time. 1 minute is not that long, but starting with 1 minute, if you're completely new to meditation, it's a great start. So in the beginning, we just try to sit still without moving, scratching, moving your hair, your shirt, or whatever. It's just 1 minute of sitting completely still and closing your eyes. So whenever you're ready, close your eyes and we begin. And then slowly open your eyes. Congratulations to your first meditation. Let me know in the comments if it was easy for you to sit still for 1 minute or if it was quite challenging. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow back on the mat and back practicing together. Enjoy the rest of your day and namaste.